Russia has unleashed a new and deadly air assault across Ukraine.
President Zelenskyy says the missiles hit energy infrastructure and residential buildings. Authorities say at least 6 people died in the attack and hundreds of thousands were left without heat or electricity. It was the largest attack in 3 weeks, with Russia launching 81 missiles and 8 Iranian-made drones. Ukrainian officials say they shot down 34 missiles and 4 drones.
CBS News foreign correspondent Imtiaz Tyab joins us from Dnipro, Ukraine, which is one of the cities attacked overnight. Imtiaz, thanks for being with us. This most recent attack was widespread, reaching from eastern to western parts of the country. There are also reports of Russia using hypersonic missiles. So tell me how this attack resets the tone in Ukraine.
Jim, Nikki, so good to be with you. Look, when you look at the images, when you look at all of the areas across Ukraine that were targeted, it's mind-boggling, quite frankly. The far west of the country, Lviv, which has largely been spared the kind of devastation we've seen in the east of the country, you see homes reduced to rubble. You see people having lost their lives lying in their beds. And again, you see that scene elsewhere across the country in what has been described as the most punishing Russian strike in many, many weeks across this country. But we have to remember, this conflict is now in its 2nd year. And although Russia doesn't do this kind of large-scale countrywide attack as often as we have seen in the past, this war is ticking on every single day and affecting people's lives every single day. You know, we were just looking at the images of a funeral of a husband and wife, just 23 years old, and their 7-month-old daughter. And their coffins were being lowered into the ground, and one coffin, a tiny coffin, pink, also being lowered into the ground. That was last week. And it just reminds you that all across this country, nearly every person is affected by this war, whether it's big strikes like we saw today or the strikes that we've seen elsewhere every single day in this grinding war now in its 2nd year. Jim, Nikki.
Imtiaz, it's gut-wrenching to hear the detail and the loss that is there, and a baby without parents, and a good reminder to all of us to remember the civilians as we talk about this and report on this. Officials say that Zaporizhzhia, the nuclear power plant, had to switch to diesel generators because of this most recent attack. It's since been reconnected to the power grid, but this isn't the first time Europe's largest power plant has been in the middle of a blackout. What are the concerns here as Russia's attacks on infrastructure continue? Yeah,
you have these gut-wrenching scenes of the human tragedy, the human misery of war. But then you have to widen the frame and consider just how serious the other issues here are, especially when you realize that Russia is deliberately targeting infrastructure. Now, yes, it means that other parts of the country, people are without lights, they're without water, but in Zaporizhzhia, it is so crucial and so vital that infrastructure is protected. Of course, there's nuclear plants there. Now, we understand that for a few hours that one of the main power plants in that city did have to run on diesel energy, as you said. But what we've also seen over the past few months, especially these winter months, in which Russia has been so cruelly targeting energy infrastructure in this country, again to inflict maximum misery on Ukrainians, that Ukrainians have learned how to adapt. And we see it time and time again. And this is one example of Ukrainians adapting to the horrors that they deal with every single day. They say that this power plant is secure, but the reality is that they understand that Russia is trying to target it, and the risks are not just for Ukraine, but for the wider region. And it's something that Ukraine is working very, very hard to prevent anything serious, anything major from happening. And so far, they've been very successful at that. Nikki, Jim.
It's impossible to imagine what the Ukrainian civilians are living through and what you're seeing. Imtiaz, thank you to you and our colleagues who have covered this story for the past year.